Howdy. Right. So this is the Riffs from Holy Diver, Killswitch version. Holy Diver. So the main riff, if you like, with the string skipped riff, uses frets 5, 7 and 8 on the A string. So what I'm doing there, make sure you mute the low E string and then let the A string ring out, so you're getting that sort of stop-start staccato riff. One thing that I'm doing slightly different to perhaps a lot of metal players is I'm starting with an upstroke. You don't have to, obviously you can just do exactly the same with a downstroke as well. I'll just, for some reason, I always start with an upstroke. So there's that riff, which in full goes like this. Now for those power chords at the end, you can do that, which is just a normal shaped power chord on the A string, frets 5 and 7 down to frets 3 and 5, so 3 on the A, 5 on the D. But if you'd rather do them off of these strings, off of the E and the A string, it would be different frets, and it would also be a different shape. So it would be 12 and 10. Now because you're in a drop tuning, you can just do a power chord with like one finger if you want to. Just play those two strings together on the same fret. I believe though that Joel and Adam from Killswitch play it here. So that's the first time round the riff. The second time, exactly the same, but we're going to end on a different chord. So this chord I jokingly call the Killswitch chord because they use it a hell of a lot, but it's actually a sus2 chord. Sus2 chords have those, have a sort of ambiguous sound to them, but essentially it's a power chord, and what I'm doing is adding the note in on the 10th fret on the D string, which you can use your pinky or your ring finger for, it doesn't matter. But that's the extra note that makes that chord sound slightly different. So yeah, really cool sounding chord, nice and easy to play as well. So just to recap, second time round. Now to get the little squealy at the end, I believe it's played on the 8th fret on the A string, if you can get it. So just before you hit that squeal, you like damp the E string around the 8th fret and then hit it there. Doesn't want to do it today. There's some other higher ones that they do. I believe Adam does that one there later on in the song. That's better. Get it to work eventually. Right, so the main riff, we've got that kind of stompy, marching, palm muted riff. So the chords for the verse are really simple, just open, our Killswitch chord again, and then 10th fret, back to the Killswitch chord, squeal, get that squeal. Second time round it's open, so same chords, but instead of ending on the Killswitch chord, we're going to end on the open. So that would go lick slide. Then we have the bridge, which goes into the chorus. So the chorus is just the main riff again, the doom 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 doom, that one. The bridge going into that, it's just that chord again, Killswitch chord. Underneath that, I think there's an octave part. Something like that Adam's doing, I believe. Joel just holds the chord there. Then back to the main riff. Second verse is the same. And then after the second bridge, it's a slightly longer build up on that one. You have these two chords. Killswitch chord going up to 10. So I believe again that Adam is playing these ones, 8 and 10. Joel is doing it here. Hear the difference. Hear the difference in the sound there slightly. Exactly the same chord, just being played somewhere different, but I think because where it is on the guitar, it's obviously making it sound a little bit different. And when you're recording two guitars, sometimes you want that little bit of separation. Then it goes into the meaty breakdown section, which is 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 10, Killswitch chord. Then we've got our fill riff, which is played on the 7th fret on the A string. We're going to do a hammer on and a quick pull off to the 8th fret, followed by 10, 7 on the low E string. Like that. Second time, it's 7, 10. So that riff is it's all together, nice and slow. Have that. Same again, different chord. So this time play the chord on the 7th fret. Same fill. Back to the first one again, ends on that one. Fill. The last one is just if you can get that high squeal at the end, that's great. So that's just open and then the squeal at the end. Then we're in the third verse, which is starts off with just the open chords. So what I mean by open chords is you don't mute them, you just let them ring. So it's open. Sorry, open, 10. Back to Killswitch. Then we've got the dung 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 dung. So the guitars and the bass and the drums are all mirroring each other on that part. Apologies, my noise gate is cutting out the my limp picking. So got a floppy E string here and the sock tied around that noisy nut there, trying to keep it a little bit quieter. So that's the rhythm anyway. Then we're going to go into the solo. But for now, let's just stick to the rhythm parts. So we would do 10, 12, 15, 12, 10, 12 again, 15, 12, and then we're going to go 15, 14. So that bit on its own, without me talking, even though I spoke then. Now again, the other option to do those chords, if you're not happy with the sound of them there, don't know why you wouldn't be, but is to do them here as normal power chord shapes. So it's 3-5, and then 8-5, 3-5, 8-5, 8-7. So you could do that there. So the harmonised riff that goes on after the solo, obviously they're both playing it in different places, but I believe Adam is doing it here. So what I'm trying to do anyway in this demonstration is sort of show you the main parts. It doesn't really matter who's playing it in the song, so you can kind of cobble together your own version of it. So that's how I would play it anyway. So that's frets 10 and 11 on the B, 12, 10 on the G, followed by 14, 12 on the D. So on the third time it just finishes there on 12, 10. Then we go back to the main verse riff, and then the middle again, and then we finish on a slightly different version of the chorus theme, you know, that one, to finish. There's a really cool guitar overlay part as well that you could play if you get bored of playing the riff, and that is so that is starting on 12 on the D, 9, 10 on the G, climb up there, and then 12, and back down. So 12, 10, 9, 10, 12 on the D, and then you're going to land on 12 on the A, and do that little bend. So one more time. Try and get that bend a bit better than me. Using very loose strings on this guitar. It's normally in E flat. Down and drop C today to do this one for you. So yeah, those are all the main riffs and bits for Killswitch's Holy Diver. I hope you get on alright with that, and it's easier than looking at a tab. We shall see. Let me know.